Hello, my cosmic peeps, to our cosmic duckling soul family.
It's time again. Spirit is calling.
Are you ready for what Spirit has in store for us today? Let's go! Spirit wants me to ask you to set your intention to connect to the cards with your open heart, your intuition, and your beautiful inner light. Now put your attention fully to the brightness of your unique light, doesn't matter which color it has, and bring your wonderful light right into your open heart, so that you are able to stay receptive for whatever Spirit has in store for us and receive the sensation of unconditional love. Remember that it is totally okay if some of you do not feel the energies of the cards and if maybe some information do not resonate with you. You can put that aside. Maybe this time it is meant for the other souls. At least we are all individuals with an individual set of energies coming from all kinds of sources, but all of them connected. And if you feel any resonation, then maybe your spirits are calling you to take action. Only you can feel and reflect what your resonation could mean in a more detailed sense, helping you hopefully to navigate through anything. Welcome!
Welcome.
Again, my peeps! We are here again because, as always, Spirit was calling.
Yeah.
And Jess and I will transport you the messages. Let us start right away.
And we just began in the right way as we have ended our last
Right.
reading. If you haven't seen or have listened to the last Chatty Oracle of the day, then you're very welcome to do that, because this was
just amazing, overwhelmed, everything.
Overwhelming. This was so crazy. You have the most beautiful task in this world.
Yeah, you're important.
Yeah, just check it out. But now we are in the here and now.
Right.
And
we have a new reading.
We have a new reading.
Don't look at the past.
Don't look at the past.
You have to know you're important, of course, but don't look back.
Yeah.
So we have a new day, we have a new reading, and we have the first card.
Yeah. As always, it is which card?
The Starseed card.
Starseed.
But I have to add,
Yeah.
I think I will shuffle one more Starseed card.
Okay.
I feel it
Yeah.
deep inside of me.
Uh-huh.
But let us start.
Yeah. Let's see when you will decide to do that.
Right.
Let's see.
So it's your turn now.
It's my turn again. I'm telling you which card we have today. It is the Lifting the Veil card. And it says, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go.
Right. And this is, as the card says already,
Yeah.
this card is about letting things dissolve which do not longer serve a good and pure cause of yours.
Yeah.
It also means that everything which is harming you or your environment, even the earth or everything,
Yeah.
release it.
Yeah.
Let them go and make the world a more human and peaceful place that's that fits perfectly to the last reading.
So maybe you should go back to the previous reading and then come back to this one. I have the feeling that this is a close-up of the last one. So
It sensed like that. But let us continue. With
we
this
intended
one.
to do this a fresh one, but I have the
It is a fresh one.
Yeah.
But of course, it could be an addition.
Yeah, it links somehow. It already feels that way. It links somehow to the last one.
Yeah, yeah. So it is, I think, Spirit is saying that it is on you now to bring peace, to bring harmony, to create harmony and understanding for yourself, for others, and to stay behind the veil will not bring any peace at all. It just maybe it brings you peace for yourself.
Yeah.
But when you are with yourself the whole time, of course you can stay for yourself the whole time, but it is a lonely way.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say that this brings you peace. I would even
It can
say
bring you peace.
It can, but I would even say it brings you security. It is not
Yeah,
that peaceful
that
thing,
also, yeah.
because always being on your own and not daring to go outside always in a literal sense, but also in a metaphorical sense. This is, yeah, you said it. It's lonely. It's secure somehow, but it's lonely. So I wouldn't even say that this brings you peace. It's more that security thing.
Yeah, it's more the security thing. You're right, but it is also a peace thing. Maybe security can only bring peace for yourself, individually.
That's right. Yeah.
But when we look at the lifting the veil card, we can clearly see that this being is lifting the veil, and there's the sun.
Yeah.
So the sun comes in, the sun comes into your house, into yourself, wherever you are, the sun comes in, and then you see light. There is not only darkness in you.
Yeah.
Maybe you are struggling with something, maybe you are stuck in something, maybe you don't aware of your importance, but you are important. And this card is literally saying that there is light, even in the darkness. There is a light. Often it is the case that after a time period of darkness, somehow, in strange ways, there comes light.
Yeah.
And here the sun comes out. The sun is literally standing in front of her, staying there and saying, "I'm here for you." Why you are hiding yourself in your behind the veils?
I think what you said is a beautiful metaphor to say, hey, lift the veil and look outside and let that sun rays shine into yourself and into your house and so on, because mostly, and I can so understand that, it's the case that we tend to build a really fat brick wall to protect ourselves from the negative influences from outside, so that we have that security and peaceful moments at home.
Yeah.
But I think, and I have the opinion, that outside there are so many good energies also.
Yeah.
So many things which can nourish us, which can fuel up our own batteries, and we should have the courage to trust that even outside, even when it sometimes feels really draining, that we must have the courage to open that veil and to let the energies come in.
Yeah.
Even if it's sometimes really taken a lot of energy to do that, but the energy you could receive could be even higher.
Yeah. When you look at the card, the sun is touching her body, and her body lights up. There's a light there's a light on her body, on the front of her body, and it brings warmth with it.
Yeah.
So it is like a promise, and the sun is ruled by Helios, the god of sun and oath. So it is kind of a promise from the sun. I'm here for you.
Yeah.
I'm here for you. You don't have to be scared. I bring you warmth.
It'll be alright.
It will be alright, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't hesitate. Don't be scared. I'm here for you. And it fits perfectly when we look at the second card, which is
Pisces.
funny enough. I told you, I
Yeah.
don't know, I think it was 2 readings before, I don't know. I just say a little sentence about Pisces, and then I said, we come to Pisces, I'm sure we come to Pisces later on.
Yeah.
And now, 2 or 3 readings later, we have Pisces.
Now here she is.
And Pisces, as you said, right, it is a she.
Yeah.
Pisces.
Our sweet little Pisces.
Yes. Pisces is a female zodiac sign and is ruled by Jupiter, which is a male planet, which is a fiery planet.
Yeah.
And Pisces has also a next ruler planet, which is Neptune, and is ruled by Poseidon. And that's sometimes weird. I think for the Pisces itself, it is often weird because they can be really just high. Not high in the sense of I get drugs, of course not. I don't mean that. By all means, I don't mean that. But they can feel high, and I go dancing. I make this, I make that, I make this and that, and then there comes Jupiter, which brings a lot of fire and male energy with it, and then with this combination of planets, they literally can freak out, and sometimes the people around them thinks, what's going on with that Pisces?
Yeah.
I don't understand you. What's going on? And when you ask them, they can answer you. They just feel it, because the Pisces are just the Pisces are mostly flowing with energies, with emotional energies. So they can't always describe what's going on in themselves. But they love to find people with which they can talk about those things. And so they travel often in their own worlds, in their own, I would say, quote unquote, fantasy worlds. And so it is often the case that when you see a Pisces and they just like, oh, my eyes are somewhere, I don't know, and you pick, you say, are you here? Oh, I don't know where.
I was there and I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm everywhere. Pisces is everywhere.
And you look at them and you think, okay, it's okay, that's your world.
Yeah, that sounds like a very explosive version of yin and yang.
Yeah.
Because we have the male and the female energy. So
Yeah.
this is the yin and yang part, like
Yeah.
having the balance, the harmonious balance. But then we have Pisces as a zodiac sign with lots of emotions, lots of sensations, feelings,
Yeah.
in the most intense ways.
Yeah.
And this is really a roller coaster. So these 2 little Pisces fishes, which we can see on these cards, are roller coastering through the seas of emotions all
And
the
we
time.
do not have to forget that Jupiter, the ruler planet, the ruler god, the god of Jupiter,
Yeah.
is Zeus itself.
Yeah.
So the god and the father of all the gods. And there's the little tiny Pisces, which has to handle with a huge Zeus energy, and then the Neptune, which bring the energies of the Pisces completely crazy, which drives the Pisces sometimes completely crazy.
Yeah.
There's water and there's fire, and it is not easy.
It is not easy. We have two things at once. So we have the balance on the one side, like having always the counterpart of something, but at the same time, in the middle of this balance, we have imbalance.
Yeah, right.
At the same, like it is in balance but imbalance at the same time, and I think Pisces doesn't even know herself when she finds herself in the middle of imbalance or when she finds herself in the middle of balance. She doesn't know it,
and then they freak out.
And then they freak out, and that's what we can observe.
And this is what I often say.
Yeah.
They bubble a little bit.
They bubble.
And then they come down again.
Calm down. It's ups and downs.
Yeah.
It's a roller coaster.
But when they bubble, it's kind of funny.
It's so strange.
You just let them.
Yeah, I love you, Pisces.
Let them bubble.
Let them bubble.
Just let them bubble. But you don't know what to do with the Pisces, which is freaking out. Let them just bubble.
Let them bubble.
They will come down.
Help them to sort their feelings. I think that Pisces love to talk about their feelings. They love when there's
But let them first freak out.
Let them first freak out. Let them first calm down a bit, and then talk to them. Help them to find their
Go for
balance
a walk.
again. Yeah.
Go on the sea and talk to them.
Just talk to them. Give them their space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be there for them.
Yeah.
They need it.
Or just hug them.
Just hug them. They will love that. I think so.
But not when they are going to freak out.
Yeah, first, as you said, let them bubble.
Yeah.
Let them calm down.
Right.
And then do all the rest. And I think,
buy them ice cream or something.
yeah, buy them ice cream. Do something good for them. They need it. They need it. Yeah, and I think that Pisces is now coming up as a symbol of like, yeah, we had our lifting the veil card at the beginning, at the first place, and this is something. It is really saying we have work to do in the sense of seeing which energies could help me to go further to accomplish my tasks, my goals, and then we have Pisces coming up, which, yeah. I don't want to say that Pisces is a burden.
No,
I don't
of
want to
course
say
not.
that. But it can bring a lot of moments when we struggle.
Yeah.
This Pisces could be a sign of that while we're lifting the veil, there could be many moments where we struggle, really.
Yeah.
And I think this is also a call to not only see which energies lie outside there, which could help us, but also to sort out and rearrange our own feelings and sensations, to go into the understanding of these sensations. I think this is the message which Pisces brings now.
Yeah, going with the flow, literally,
Yeah.
with the water.
Yeah.
But without overwhelming yourself and others. And there's always, when I pick the one sentence what you said before, there's the imbalance within the balance is just the picture every one of us hopefully have in case of yin and yang. There's always when you imagine the white one and the black side, then there's a balance, but there's also imbalance in the movement.
Yeah.
So you need to have kind of an imbalance so you can balance again. So this is like a little bit like a Libra, which also have to balance, but this is a balance with water, with emotions. So there's always light in the darkness, and there's always balance within imbalance, and vice versa. So we don't. It is and there's the first card are saying, there's the sun.
Yeah.
So don't hide yourself. There's emotions, But when you are struggling, when you are stucking, when you find yourself in the darkness, there's always light. I'm the sun, I'm big, I'm Zeus.
I'm Zeus.
I'm there for you.
Yeah. Maybe when I again look at Pisces, it feels also like Pisces is somehow a reminder, or again a symbol of all the reasons why we didn't dare to lift the veil before. It could be because we talked a lot about feeling, a lot about deep feelings, and deep feelings could be positive as well as negative, and mostly the reasons why we don't dare to do something, these are mostly negative sensations. And I think that Pisces says now, this is your feeling you had, it's fear, it's not trusting into anything that's outside here in the world, it's anxiety, it's self-doubt, it's all the reasons you could possibly have to not dare to go outside.
Yeah, right.
And I think Pisces,
which can bring uncomfortable habits with it.
Yeah.
And this is what we don't want.
That's what we don't want. And I think Pisces, with the double sense of imbalance and balance, is saying now, yes, you had those feelings, you had those sensations, and they had their reasons. I know why you had those feelings, but now start to see the other side, also see the counterpart, to bring the balance back. And this is what we said at the beginning, to see the light which comes from the sun, to really focus on all the good things which could possibly come, so the sunlight as a metaphor, when we dare to lift the veil. Yeah.
And I have to add something, because there dropped something in my mind. Some fishes can jump, can live for amount of time
out of the water,
or they jumped, and they don't die.
Yeah,
that's
also trust.
Yeah, this is also trust.
Yeah,
and so it is could also be a metaphor to jump out of the water, lift the veil, observe,
yeah,
and then go on.
That's great. Yeah,
jump out of the water, absorb the energy of the sun, and then go on.
That's a really great perspective to see these two cards, because lifting the veil is also, for me, a message to not only absorb but also observe what happens in your surroundings, to really be curious about what the people do, where you can get inspiration from, where you can learn something, where you can have points of where you can fuel up your energies again. And this you can only do when you trust yourself to jump out of the water, to lift the veil. So these are metaphors, synonyms. Yeah, and that's a great opportunity to do that.
Don't hide yourself in the deepest of the waters.
Yeah,
just come to the light.
Yeah,
because when the fish comes closer to the horizon from the water
into the surface,
yeah, it gets lighter.
Yeah, lifting the veil. Yeah, that's really great. Yeah,
and this is a need. When we look at the third card, it is obviously a need to lift the veil, because we have Pluto coming up.
Pluto, what are you doing?
And
more deep energies,
and more. Pluto can really be destructive when you do not observe the energies of the sun. In case of this reading, it is a call to trust Zeus, the father of all the gods. To trust the sun, to trust the warmth, to not dive into the deepest waters and hide yourself there because there's maybe you feel more comfortable or safe. And don't be destructive to yourself, especially.
I think another thing that the Pisces tells us in the combination with Pluto now is, and there I like to catch up one of your sentences, diving deep, very, very deep, until you reach every grain of sand on the floor of the seas. It's not always a bad thing. I think it's just important to see when it's time to go up again. For me, it's really important to say, discover all the areas which are available for you.
Yeah.
Dive deep, do that, and go as deep as you can, but remember to go up again.
Just keep swimming.
Yeah, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
This is your part.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
She loves to sing that line.
I love that, yeah. And and I think that's the greatest adventure we can do in life, to discover all the areas which are available for us, and to dive deep and to jump out of the water, to see the surface, be everywhere, at least for once, and travel. Because when you're stuck for a long time period in one area, then you are fueled up with that energy which lies there, and this could blind you.
Yeah.
And this is, I think, one of the greatest challenge of Pisces, because Pisces always tends to stay at one place, and mostly when it's a negative place, then they tend to be there and just cry all the way. They just say, "Oh, this energy here is so negative. I don't like that. Oh, that's so bad. Now I need to cry."
For hours.
It makes me, for hours, for days even. They really, they marinate themselves with that energy, and it's so sad because they mostly tend to do that when it's negative energies, and when it's something positive is there, they tend to jump from one point to another because they're so excited, and they have their movement, which is good. But when it comes to negative energies, then they stay there.
Yeah.
And this is again the balance and the imbalance we again have, and this is so sad.
So back to the Pluto planet.
Yeah, Pluto.
In astrology, Pluto is a planet.
Yeah, of course it is.
And I stay by that. In
Yeah.
astrology, Pluto is a planet.
Yeah.
And for those who are interested in, we don't talk about the god or the goddesses.
Yeah.
But in this case, it is a god, and it is Hades.
Hades.
The god of the
underworld.
Go on.
And guardian of the souls, and the symbol of wealth.
Yes. Or we can say god of the underworld, the world of the dead, and the depth of the earth.
Yeah.
So it's all about
the deepest corners of everything.
Right.
Yeah.
The Pluto card is just a reminder to be careful with those deep, deep, deep energies.
Yeah.
To be destructive. To not going to be obsessive. So that you are going to be destructive.
Yeah, with obsession there comes destruction.
Right. So it is a reminder. Pisces is saying, go with the water. Observe the sun, but trust the sun.
Yeah.
Trust Zeus.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be okay. Just trust. There's always light in the darkness. So Pluto comes a bit with the darkness.
Yeah.
It comes with the darkness. It's the underworld. So, but just be careful. Because as we said before, there's Jupiter with fire, male energy, and there's Neptune. This can also bring destructive anyway.
Yeah.
When you don't be careful, when you don't care,
Yeah.
and especially don't care for yourself. This is what I want to say. So don't be obsessive, don't be destructive. Care for yourself.
Yeah.
Observe yourself by lifting the veil. And as I said before, I Oh no, I wanted to shuffle the starseed card, but I shuffled the animal spirit card. Unconsciously.
Oops.
So we go with that.
Yeah, we go with the flow.
With that. Yeah, we follow the spirit, of course. Wow. Okay, we have the wasp.
Oh.
And this is really interesting because lifting the veil.
Yeah.
Go outside.
Yeah.
The wasp is always on the road, I would say.
Yeah. Always on a hunt.
Always
especially.
on a hunt. And always on the road, and is always always there for the others.
Yeah.
Not only that, the wasp is always there for the others, but also for themselves, because they live in a community. They're connected.
right.
They're deeply connected. I think we can, when every one of us would observe the behavior of the wasps, I think we can learn so much from them.
That's so right. Because when we look at the card, it says sometimes life stings.
Yeah.
And this is so true.
This is why
Because-
we go into the depth
Yeah.
and hide ourselves.
Yeah,
But
this
this
is
is
the
also
reason.
not what we want.
Yeah, this is, I think, also the reason why Pisces is always so, not always, but many times so scared of things and has so deep feelings of self-doubt and anxiety and so on, because life sometimes stings.
Yeah.
There's so many reasons why we people are often being hurt, and the wasp, I think, is a symbol for that life is sometimes destructive, as you said. There's so many things going on which hurt us, but the wasp at the same time is also a symbol to say, even if it is that way, just fly.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
Don't.
Just keep swimming, but now
Yeah,
just keep flying.
Just keep flying. Just keep flying.
Yeah.
Just keep flying, flying, flying. What should we do? We swim, swim. Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah. I think we do not have to add so much more into the wasp spirit. Maybe it is, as I always say, maybe this spirit can be your spirit animal or your guide for amount of time. But there's always yin and yang, there's always a dark side. There would always be others who can unfortunately hurt you. But trust, I will continue to say that in this reading, trust the sun and trust Zeus, trust the father of all the gods. It is there on first place.
That's right. And even if Pluto and Hades is always so connected with the underworld and with darkness, just take advantage of Hades. I mean, Hades is very self-oriented, that's right. But take advantage of that quality. Because sometimes this is so helpful. And Hades is also known as a symbol of transformation.
Right.
So even if, and there we have again the topic of balance and imbalance, even if there are moments of darkness, take that, don't lose yourself in that, try to transform it into something great in a self-oriented way for yourself. So be as have sometimes the ego of Hades and just transform it.
But not with hate,
not
please.
with hate, no.
Just with confidence.
With confidence and trust, and for your advantage, because when you can transform that in a good manner, then you have the ability to find your courage again, your strength again. You can create so many good things, and then it's even easier to lift the veil and do also good for others. So take the advantage of Hades and do something good out of it, I would say.
Of course, you can transform the self-confidence from, as I said, from the sun, which is the ruler planet of Leo, and Leo have so much self-confidence.
That's
and
right.
you can learn from that. So trust.
Yeah.
So, and I shuffle the shamanic card because I want to shuffle a confirmation card to, especially for Pluto,
Yeah,
because of the underworld.
We have that underworld topic, and the shamanic animals, they fit perfectly to that.
Yeah.
I just took your starseed book because I had the feeling that I like to have some more details to that to understand more the bigger picture. And there's there are 2 sentences which describe all of that very well.
Yeah.
I would like to read that out if it's
Okay, of course.
It says, some starseeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth, to stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. And I think with that transformation work through Pluto and Hades, and through the imbalance and all the way traveling feature of Pisces, we can better have the strength to lift the veil and do good for others. And that's what we already said, but I think the Starseed book confirms that.
And the shamanic card fits perfectly.
Oh, wow.
to Pluto, but to everything.
Yeah.
But especially to Pluto and lifting the veil.
Yeah.
But because we have the spider.
We have the spider.
And the spider can live in the darkness,
Yeah.
in the deepest darkness, and also in the light.
Yeah, and the spider is also a great symbol of transformation.
Yeah.
I think the spider has so much strength to find in the most crazy areas of the world. They have the ability to build their home.
Yeah.
So no matter where they are, they have the possibility to transform it in a good way so that they can live there. I mean, we all know that when we had a spider at home. At one point we see that. It's great. Yeah.
And they know how to come back.
They know how to come back all the time, yeah.
Yeah.
What does it say?
You can put them and bring them to nature, back to nature.
And they will come back.
And they will come back.
They know what they want.
Yeah.
And the spider card says re-evaluation, mystery, growth, empowerment, responsibility, patience, progression, accomplishment, and complexity.
Yeah.
And complexity is really true because this reading was complex.
Right.
We had the
There's
balance and the
so
imbalance.
many planets and energies, and wow.
Yeah.
There's so much going on in this reading.
Yeah, so many energies which are interconnected with each other. So yes, we have complexity, but when we have the patience and when we empower ourselves, then we will make that progression.
Yeah.
Which is the key word which stands here.
Yeah.
And then we will have so many moments of accomplishment, and with that we can raise our self-awareness, our attitude, even our self-trust, and we can do so much with that, I think.
Because the spiders, they don't hide themselves. When they have to go to the light, they go to the light.
Yeah. Here I am.
Here I am.
I'm the spider. I do what I want. I know what I want, and here we are.
And now this is the first time I do something like that. I've shuffled the Starseed card for as a last card to the last confirmation card for all cards, which appears until now.
Yeah. If this is your first Chatty Oracle, if you're here for the first time, then we should say that usually you take the Starseed deck right at the beginning of the Chatty Oracle, and you always put it at the first place.
Oh, wow.
So this is the reason why this is so crazy.
That's beautiful.
We have some light.
Yes, some
We have some light at the end.
We have the Seas of Mintaka.
Yeah.
Which is saying, you can read it out.
Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what we said.
Yeah.
Transform the darkness and all the things which lie there in the deepest areas of the seas. Bring them to the light, even in yourself. I mean, there could be so many hidden things, so many talents, so many gifts that you have inborn, which are not at the light until now, but you have to bring them up. Just as you described in the middle of this reading, you said, be like a fish, jump out of the water sometimes. And this is exactly that. Transform it, bring it to the light, be conscious of that, be aware of that, and show it.
Yeah, because this card is also saying that you maybe at this point you are unaware of your huge potential.
Yeah.
So this card calls you to lift your conscious.
Yeah.
And the first card was saying lift the veil. And while you're lifting the veil and you do this progress,
Yeah.
lift your conscious too.
Consciousness. Yeah.
Consciousness
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So that you are again fully aware of yourself.
Yeah.
To balance your chakras, and then to find your source within yourself. After this kind of darkness and traveling and extremely difficulties maybe sometimes.
Yeah. But what we also must say is that this is a continuous work.
Yeah.
So when you listen to this and you have the sensation that this fits to your life now, that yes, there are many challenges which you're facing right now, and yes, you have to do that work, then you need to be reminded about that this is a continuous work.
Yeah.
It isn't enough when you do that work like for once and you say, now I did that work, now it's enough, it's okay now.
Yeah.
It is you have to continue that.
Right.
Yeah.
But it is a reminder that you have inborn gifts. It is just a reminder that it is time to be aware of this inborn gifts, so that you have the potential to work continuously and simultaneously with all those energies. You have the potential.
That's
but
right.
as you said, it is a continuous work. Continuous work.
Yeah.
But you have the potential. It is your inborn gift.
You absolutely have. Yeah, and coming back to Pisces, stay in movement. Don't play hide and seek in one place.
Yeah.
Just move.
Yeah.
Move in the waters. And if you do that, and if you stay in movement, then you will have the possibility to find those gifts.
Yeah.
Because if you stay in one place and if you marinate in that one energy and stay there forever, no matter if it's positive or negative, then you won't have the ability to find those gifts.
And you can learn something when you hide yourself at the same place. When you are in a movement, and you are able, you have the chances to find new islands, find new friends, find new, I don't know what.
Yeah.
Then you're going to automatically learn new things.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. What I like to add here is don't see those things we say as an absolute rule, because when you like to play hide and seek,
don't play hide and seek.
What I want to say is, if you have the sensation of, I have the feeling I need to stay in one place now, I have to retreat for a couple of, I don't know, days or even weeks. If you really deeply feel that sense of I need to rest now, then do that.
Yeah.
We do not say for the rest of your life move as fast as you can and travel.
Right.
That's not what we like to say, but in the overall picture, don't stay at one place forever.
Yeah.
That's what we like to say. If you have the feeling of like being 6 months in a retreat and have some rest, this is absolutely okay. But after that, come back and do the things you love.
the movement can also be just in your head,
Oh, right. Yeah.
in your body.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't put a feet after the other.
Yeah.
It's just the
You're so
movement.
right.
Maybe in yourself is
Yeah.
also a movement.
You're so right.
And when you listen to this reading and you push the button for, okay, let's listen to this, that was also a movement.
Yeah.
So, but you decided it.
Yeah.
And it's everything on you. Everything what we say, every tips we say, we try to explain here, they are just examples. Inspirations. Use them as an inspiration. Make them yourselves.
Yeah, make them your own.
Make them your own.
Yeah. This is right. Yeah.
And this is what is the excitement for me. Make them yours. And show the world what you have done with it.
That's right.
I love that idea. So the water came back. But it is crystal clear water.
Yeah.
And what I sense in this reading and what I feel what Spirit is saying is just trust the sun, trust the warmth. What I always said in this reading, trust Zeus, trust the ebb, trust the flow, trust the moon, trust those energies.
Yeah.
They do what they do, what they have to do. Just trust them.
Yeah.
And when you need a little bit of help for calming down or something like that, I would say I can give you advice or a tip. Maybe you can think about to make a meditation. Maybe consider to make a meditation.
Yeah.
So that you can ground yourself, so you can find yourself, so you can focus on yourself, on your thoughts, on your ego, on your emotions, so that you can figure out what is going on in myself, with my thoughts, with my ego, with my feelings, with my heart, with my mind.
Yeah.
So it is mostly the best thing, one of the best things to really figure out what's going on with yourself.
Yeah.
Just to focus on yourself.
If I'm allowed to do a recommendation now at this point, I would say that you have a really great meditation playlist on your channel.
Yes,
So-
but
Yeah.
just a moment, but they are not out now. I have some,
Yeah.
but some will come out.
Yeah, they are
later
ready.
on. They're ready.
So if you're curious, then visit our Cosmic Ducklings channel.
Generally,
Our
I
sweet-
do not say that because I don't want to say consider to push the notify button or something like that. But when you're interested in, then do it.
But I'm an outsider. I can do that recommendation. It's not you who does that.
Okay.
That was my decision now. I recommend your meditation.
Okay, thank you.
You help me a lot. So I know that your meditations are good, and I'm really happy when they come out, and I will also do them.
I just try to help. For me, as an example, I'm also example. When I say everything what I say is example, I'm also example. For me, it is every reading is also example. It is a movement. It is a test. It is a risk also.
Yeah.
Because as you hear it, my language is not perfect, but I have a vocabulary. I was ill. I'm ill.
Yeah, you're still.
I'm still ill,
Yeah.
but I try my best because I feel really a deep desire to learn those languages back again.
Yeah.
So that I am able to be of service for you, my peeps, to share my knowledge, my wisdom, everything I know until now, everything I have learned, I love to share with you. And it's an honor for me to be a messenger for you and to bring those messages to you.
Yeah, and I think I'm allowed to say that it is an incredible, insane strength you have to, while being in recovery phase, to do all of that stuff for you peeps, because I see I see how hard you're working. I see how you're struggling also at the same time, but I see also how important all of this is to you. And I really hope for you, your cosmic little channel, that it will grow, that there will be people who listen to this and who say, hey, this helped me a lot. And I would also like to advertise your last reading, because it was so, it blew me away, really.
It was really intense.
After that reading, I had to think for hours about that, because it stays in my mind. It still stays in my mind. I really don't know what comes out of that.
I had non-stop goosebumps until the Capricorn came up. I had no. Capricorn came first, and then came Aquarius.
Don't say too much.
Okay.
Don't say too much.
Okay, those cards came up, and then I had goosebumps.
Yeah.
The rest of the reading, I had goosebumps.
Yeah. So if this, dear people, if this was your first reading you've listened to, then please give the Cosmic Duckling a chance, and also go into one of the other Cosmic Chatty readings and listen to them. They're all great, and I'm honored to be your all-time guest.
You're very welcome. You help me. You support me with the language, and I know I made and make mistakes, but I try to continuously learn and
stay in movement.
Stay in movement, right? Even if there are dark times, I also have dark times, and I also cannot talk
as fluently as you wish.
Right, but I try really my best to bring these messages to you, my peeps, with the vocabulary I have available now, and I hope I really hope this helps you. This is my desire, my purpose.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and if you have any questions, I will also hopefully, when my health allows that, I will hopefully help you or give you tips or advices, or I don't know. But of course, when you don't write, I can say anything.
Yeah, that's right.
Ask me questions, but please without hate.
Yeah.
And when you want to hate, then hate me, but there are also so many other channels you can listen to. It's okay.
Yeah, instead of hating something, just stop being there and go to another place which you love.
Yeah, right.
And spread your love there instead of hating something you do not like.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not here for any hate at all. At all. I'm here for love.
Yeah.
At all. I'm here for love. I'm just here to spread love, to spread knowledge, wisdom, everything I have. Which is in my brain, in my soul.
Yeah.
I'm here to support you.
Yeah, that's right.
Every one of us needs support in some ways.
Yeah.
So, and you support me with my language. Thank you.
Yeah, I must say, English is not my mother tongue either, so I'm also struggling sometimes. Today I also struggled a bit, but I don't know if this is about all the darkness which we have here in this reading, or if it's really my language which lacks now. But yeah, I'm also trying my best all the time. We support each other, and this is good, I think.
But instead of hating or saying, oh, she cannot speak as I wish, or she's struggling, or she's stuck, or whatever, let us grow together.
Yeah, right.
Let us grow together.
Yeah, I observed it, because this is now a 7th or 8th reading. I didn't count it, but I would say that you get better and better.
Thank
each
you.
time. And
I try my best.
If this is really, so if you like the readings despite of the language, so like the things we say, the like really the content of the reading, if you like that, but if you don't like the words, our language skills, I would call it that way, then give us half a year and come back then.
Or not.
Or not. But what
it's also okay for me, because the humans have to figure out what's okay for them.
Yeah, but
But instead of spreading hate,
yeah,
find another channel which resonates with your vibrations.
But maybe there are people who resonate with what you say, the content you say, the words you say, but maybe they struggle with the language skills or our language, lacking language sometimes. But then give us some time, come back in half a year, and then this will not be the great content, this will also be the better language, and then you have both.
Yeah, or let us grow together.
Let us grow together.
Let us just grow together.
Yeah, we can always find a way.
Let that be our mantra. Yeah. Let us grow together with love.
I think we should say that at the end of each reading now.
Yeah, you're right.
Let us grow together with love.
We should do that.
We should do that. Yeah. I think this is a great conclusion for each reading.
Yeah.
Great mantra. You're so right.
And I also don't, I think this is important for some of you maybe, or it could be important, because in the last reading I remember I don't sense any female or male energy. And this is also the case. I really don't sense any female, or there are female and male energies, of course.
Yeah.
But I don't sense that I can't say this is probably a female or male. Can be everyone.
Yeah. So no matter if you're male or female, this doesn't matter. It could affect all of you.
Sometimes the sensations come to me, and then I immediately say it.
Yeah.
Because I really think that this is important.
Yeah.
So you can figure out for yourself if this is for you true, or if this is resonating with you.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you say it or not. This is always in each and every Chatty Oracle reading. It is your task to see if this resonates with you, and if yes, it is also your task to see at which extent it resonates with you. Sometimes there are readings which
are tough. You mean that?
Yeah, they are tough, but this wasn't the thing that I wanted to say. It's
sorry.
more, no, it's okay. It's more, what I wanted to say is some readings have topics which I can relate to, and some things which I cannot relate to. So I don't know how long we're talking now, 50 minutes, I don't know, but the whole 50 minutes do not have to resonate with you, but maybe there were 10 minutes in which we said something and you said, oh my god, that's so me.
Yeah.
Everything else I ignore that. But this 10 minutes, that was so me. I need to remember that.
Yeah.
So you have to really see that for yourself.
Yeah. You have to look for yourself which faces or phrases are resonating with you.
Yeah.
And so this is why you have to. It is important to stay receptive.
Yeah.
So otherwise you can't figure out what's resonating with you.
To make a music reference again, as just as the last time, because sometimes for me, sometimes there are songs which I like, but then there are so many passages of the songs with which I can relate more, and some with which I can relate less. So this is just like music. Some things you like, some things you can relate to, some things you're not.
Yeah, we are all individuals.
Yeah, we're all individuals. So you have to see it for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my peeps, we have passed 57 minutes.
Crazy. We're expanding more.
We're expanding more and more. I hope the peeps are listening.
Yeah.
All the time, but You can make steps if you want to.
Yeah.
If it is too long for you, make steps. Make little steps, maybe.
Good that we say this at the end of the reading. But as a reminder for the next readings.
What are you going to sing at those points?
Sometimes it's how it goes.
Right.
Another music reference.
Wait until the end.
Wait for it. Yeah.
Okay, my peeps, I think we did it.
We did it. Yeah.
We have some work to do.
We have some work to do.
We have, every one of us,
Has some work to do.
or some of us who are saying now, oh, this resonates with me, or parts of it are resonating with me. We have work to do.
Yeah.
So, let us stay connected. Let us grow together. But
love.
with love. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love.
Love. Always choose love and don't let your fears shade your open doors. Because love is a divine open door, shining directly through your heart, ready to accompany you on your own unique path. But Jupiter,
Yeah?
tell me, when will the next reading come?
I wish I could tell you, but this is what I unfortunately can't tell you exactly.
It's okay.
Because these message of the day readings will happen when I sense or receive a direct call from Spirit. So these readings will probably come up irregularly. But you're welcome to stay connected to my channel so that you don't miss any divine messages.
I will, of course.
You're welcome. And do not forget, always trust in yourself, surrender into the divine, and be as curious, funny, and as brave as a duckling ready to take off. Thank you for flying with the cosmic duckling.